Consistency. It has been my one eternal struggle. I don't struggle with passion or motivation. I care about things to death. I will legitimately fight on my dying legs for the things I believe in. Stand on my ground with an almost annoying stubbornness. But every day is not life or death. Every day is not a battle between your beliefs, your foundations, and the rest of the world. I've been intelligent enough to figure out how I want to live my life since I was fucking 19. When I look at my 19-year-old self and my 21-year-old self, the difference, the evolution, the growth, it's minimal. In ways I feel like I've almost progressed behind. This is because of a lack of consistency. Doing what needs to be done when I'm at my most passionate, when things are life or death, when I'm most motivated, those times, those things are easy to do. But it's so hard to find that motivation when there's no opposing force, no barriers, no immediate deadline to cross. When I get caught up in the mundaneness of life, I simply fall apart. When there's no battle to fight, when there's no war to win, I have nothing going for me. A couple of months ago, I looked at myself in the mirror and realized I hated the person I was becoming. I had the most immature, lazy, couch potato, degenerate routine ever. And I thought it was because I was too comfortable with the people around me. I was deriving too much love and satisfaction and contentment from them when my actions, my routines, my goals, my outcomes all pointed to the opposite. They showed that I was unworthy of any love. They showed that I didn't deserve any contentment from my life. Yet I was getting this never-ending faucet of validation from the people that did love me, from the people that did want to stay around in my life. So I pushed those people away. I left. And that hurt, but I thought that was a good thing. I thought that I needed that hurt. I thought that I needed that pain to become the person that I've always wanted to become. I thought I needed that hurt. I needed that pain, that warlike state to grow, to evolve, or else I was just gonna end up making no progress out of my life, just satisfied wherever I am. I thought I didn't deserve to be happy until I reached my peak potential. And initially I used all of it. I used the depths of how alone I felt, how uncool, how unwanted I felt to drive my art, to drive that extra rep in the gym, to fuel my growth, my evolution. I used all of that pain to do so. But motivation, especially of that kind, the extremely negative, vindictive, lonely kind, it catches up to you. It burns you out. Causes you to go into an even deeper downward spiral. It's the personification of taking 2 steps ahead and 1 step back. My life can't be defined by tragedy, right? I don't need constant hurdles that I set up for myself in order to grow. Truth of the matter is I'm tired, man, and I'm at a point in my life where I'm very happy and very peaceful with where I'm at. I know things like meditation for at least 10 minutes every day, it's going to make my mental health a million times stronger, better, healthier than it already is. I still skip out some days because I don't have any consistency. I know going to the gym, I know going for a run is going to fill my body with endorphins. It's going to make me feel more confident, more healthier. It's going to literally release natural chemicals and drugs that make me happier. Yet I skip out on days because I don't have discipline. The truth is you don't need a breakup. The truth is you don't need all your friends leaving you. The truth is you don't need to lose a loved one. You don't need all of this anger as motivation to go do these things. You need to go do these things because they're good for you, because they make you happy. You need to have that healthy mindset. And I'm working so hard to cultivate that. And I'm trying to document it this week and show it to all of you guys that you can just be a happy motherfucker and still keep improving yourself. You don't need to talk down to yourself. You don't need to hate on yourself. You don't need to feel like it's you versus the world. It can just be you versus you yesterday.
It's been a long time coming. Fresh new tires, I'm still running.
And my friend is calling me right now because I forced her to go on a run with me. And she's waiting downstairs.
Still blessed to think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart get tough. Don't take this disrespect. I'm sitting here trying to redirect. Think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart get tough. Don't take this disrespect. I'm still here.
You filming my time?
Yeah.
What's up? We got the
These booty
we got
shorts.
them booty shorts right here. 360.
Let me see the ass, girl.
I'm kind of an entrepreneur, and I see them OnlyFans girls making all that money. I see where the economy is heading.
The check still can still think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart yeah tough. Don't take this disrespect. I'm sitting here trying to redirect. I'm thinking.
What's up? So we in the gym. I'm in my dorm's gym actually because it's like 11 p.m. and I can't be asked to go all the way to my gym. That's how you save up on time. Stay consistent. Oh wow, that's the theme of the video. Who gives a shit? Since the time I've been in college, I've always struggled to study in my room. I've mostly preferred studying in cafes or studying elsewhere. Coach Bennett is one of the most influential people out there.
He didn't influence me. He
Yeah.
influenced me.
That's because he probably has nothing good for like thoughts out there.
Like I started and then I was like going fast. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna run. And then I was just like, I can't do this anymore because everything was hurting and everything was in my face and it started sweating.
When you first start running, you're not going to be able to do it. It's going to be super
I
hard.
can't do it. For shit.
It's super hard for everybody. That's how it's supposed to be. But that's kind of like the point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like at the start when you start running. When you start running, you don't have to run the fastest, you don't have to run the longest. You're just supposed to get to a point where it's not that hard anymore. If that means running as slow as possible at the start of your run, so be it. And your brain is always going to tell you shut the fuck up and stop running. Because
Yeah,
your brain is programmed.
that's what
to
it
do that.
does.
I didn't want to run today. My legs were hurting like crazy. I hit leg day like 2 days back. I couldn't even walk properly. My friends were asking me if I had a limp today in tuitions because of the way I was walking. And you know, even before I started running, I was like, maybe I'll run a 1K or a 2K. I'll keep it short. I'll go easy on myself. But once you start running and you're not even thinking about the pain, trust me, it doesn't hurt. You can get through it. Just know, like, your limit is not your actual limit. That's just what you tell yourself your limit is. And your brain can sometimes be your worst enemy. And you need to recognize that. And that's how it becomes your best friend. See?
I don't have anything to say.
So it's been a week. Was I consistent? Was I disciplined? Is a week even a good enough sample to compare consistency since I'm going to be motivated throughout the week? Anyways, well, I set a lot of goals for my week, and even though I didn't achieve every single goal on my list, even though I didn't study the amount of chapters I wanted to study, even though I didn't run as much as I was supposed to run because of some complications here and there, I was happy throughout the week. I was positive throughout the week. I was determined, and all of that happiness wasn't derived from any unnatural source or any vice. It was derived from the process of completing the things that make me a better person. And what more can you ask for from a week? What more can you ask for from God, you know? So did I achieve everything that I wanted to achieve this week? No, not really. Was I as consistent as I was supposed to be? No, not really. Was I 75% there? Yes. Now I know this shit is possible. Now I know I'm capable of doing these things. Now I know I'm capable of staying disciplined. And we're gonna go even harder and even better next week. And even harder and even better the week after that. And then the week after that. And then we're gonna keep progressing like this. You see this YouTube channel, it's on what, 20 views right now, 10 views right now. Last week it must have been on 6 views. Next week it'll be on 30 views. And if not next week, the week after that. The point is, we're not gonna stop until we make it. We're gonna work until it fucking works out, man. Thank you for joining me this week. See you next week. Peace, guys. Love you.